My man Nate, man, shout out to Nate.
What up, what up, what up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up, what's up, what's up? Once again, thank y'all for your continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. Also, hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Whew. Yeah. Hold on. Damn. All right. This video here, this was something that I was supposed to do a few weeks ago. I was supposed to do a video about this a few weeks ago, but it got lost in the translation. So I waited a few more days and then seen the game yesterday. The Minnesota Lynx played the Seattle Storm, and it was a 1 o'clock game, so it was before I got my day started on Saturday. So I was able to watch it in its entirety. And listen, Seattle played very impressive in that first quarter. They was hitting threes. They definitely made Minnesota bleed in that first quarter. And then after that, it just went to shit after that. And basically, long story short, the Minnesota Lynx, I believe they won 88-68, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 88-68. That was the score. 88-68. I owe Minnesota an apology. I owe the Minnesota Lynx an apology. And the reason why I owe them an apology is because, first of all, let me not say that I didn't think they was going to make the playoffs. I still thought they would make the playoffs. But when Napheesa Collier got hurt, obviously she got hurt last year in the semifinals against Phoenix. So when she got hurt, I instantly knew that she was going to, like, once they said that she wasn't playing in Unrivaled, I was like, yeah, she's not going to be ready for the WNBA season either. And then it came out that she had her surgery, and it's looking like this month she's going to make her return. You look at this Minnesota Lynx team right now, even before the draft, I'm like, okay, without Phee, whoever they pick up in the draft, they'll be a decent team. They'll still be a playoff team, but they won't be a top team. And shit, look at what we're looking at right now with this Minnesota Lynx. And again, 9-2. They are 9-2 to start this regular season. And as you see in the title, I wrote it in caps, without Napheesa Collier. So, as you can see in the thumbnail, I said scary times are ahead, because I'm looking at it from this perspective. If they're hitting on all the chords right now, scary times are ahead. If they're hitting on all the chords without Napheesa, what you think gonna happen when she does arrive? Now, I get it. She's gonna come back. She's gonna want to ingratiate herself. So it's gonna be some growing pains here and there. But do I see this as a scenario where she comes back they're going to start losing games and it's going to be a struggle? No, I don't. And the reason why I don't think that is because of who their coach is. Cherylreeve is one of the greatest coaches in the history of the WNBA. Like when you think of Mount Rushmore of coaches in the WNBA, Cherylreeve is up there. You got Van Chancellor, who was the coach for the Comets for those first 4 championships when the league first started. So from 97 to 97, 98, 99, 2000. So those 4 years, the Comets won the championship. He was the coach for those. Cherylreeve, she has 4 championships, all of them with Minnesota. Becky Hammond has 3. Now, who's on that? Who's the 4th head on there? Do we put Bill Laimbeer? Because he had a lot of success with the then Detroit Shock. So do we put him up there? But I digress. I still believe when Napheesa comes back, Minnesota is going to be even more dangerous, because if you're looking at what they're doing right now, it's amazing. It's amazing. Now, Olivia Miles, I've said this in recent videos. I felt she should have been the number 1 pick in the draft. Now, looking back at it, she's exactly where she needs to be, because what she does is she puts Courtney Williams at her actual position, which is the 2 guard, which is off the ball. Courtney Williams, since she's been in Minnesota, she was the point guard. That's not her real position. Her position is off the ball. Let her get it. Let her get it right underneath that 3-point line. Let her get right there on the elbow, and it's automatic. If she shoots from there, chances are it's going in. She plays tenacious defense. K McBuckets is what we call her. Great shooter. Well, good shooter. I'm not going to say great shooter, but good shooter. But she has her moments when she's in her bag. Natashahoward, man, what a difference a season makes, right? We're looking at somebody that played with the Indiana Fever last year. And well, I'm not going to say it looked like, because I watched it in its entirety. She struggled with Indiana. She struggled. Okay? She now comes back to Minnesota, which who she has played for in the past. If you know, you know. So she fits that system. She knows Cherylreeve's system. So she's fitting in very well there. And she is killing. Like when free agency took place, I'm not gonna hold you. When they signed Natashahoward, I wasn't too happy about that. I wasn't. I'm like, because I'm thinking, okay, Napheesa's out. You got to find somebody that's on that level of a Napheesa. And what Natashahoward is doing, she's basically rejuvenated herself. Let's just call it what it is. She's rejuvenated herself since she has joined this Minnesota Lynx team. Nia Coffey, I'm going to shout her out. Yeah, she's not dropping buckets like that, but it's the small things she do. Crashing boards, playing defense, blocking shots. It's the small things like that that helps this Minnesota Lynx team. And again, I'm going to say it again. They're doing all of this without Napheesa. Without Napheesa. Now, of course, you got those people out there that's saying, oh, baby, this shows they don't need her. I wouldn't go that far. Now, am I going to sit here and say they can make a run in the playoffs and get to the finals without her? Wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. She's too important of a player. You can make a case that the last 2 years, Napheesa Collier could have won MVP. I know last year for certain, because she was my MVP. She was my pick for MVP last year. But unfortunately, she got injured in that game against the Aces, which to this day, I still don't understand why Cherylreeve had her in the game, but that's neither here nor there. You was blowing out the Aces. Why is she still out there? She gets hurt. Now she's missing all this time, and what that does is open the door for A'ja Wilson to win another MVP. But Asia's my favorite player. I love me some A'ja. No argument here. But the point is that for those last 2 years, Napheesa Collier was either, well, last year, I forgot what her ranking was, but yeah, the last 2 years, Napheesa Collier was in that MVP conversation. Now, obviously, she ain't going to win it this year, but I'm almost certain she's watching what Minnesota is doing, and she can't wait. I mean, Minnesota, she's seeing what Minnesota is doing, and she cannot wait to get back on the court. She can't wait to get back out there. But before I go, I want to say this. This rookie that we talking about, Olivia Miles. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I want to show y'all something real quick about Liv Miles. Let me see something here. Okay. Olivia Miles is leading the team in points and assists, obviously. She's grabbing about 5 boards. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself. But I actually said this on Threads yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. There was somebody in 2008 that won Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same year. I want to test y'all knowledge. Do y'all know who that person was? Now, I know who that person was because it just so happens that's my favorite player of all time. But I want to test y'all knowledge. I'm not even going to say the person's name. I want to see if y'all know. But with Minnesota being 9-2 right now, and with the numbers that Olivia Miles is putting up right now, I know the season is young. It's very young. They've only played 11 games. But this is what we do when it comes to sports, whether it's NFL, whether it's NBA. Shit, we can get, 6-7 games in, and we already talking about who in the MVP conversation. Is it safe to say that in these 11 games right now, Olivia Miles is in the MVP conversation? I'm not saying she's the favorite, because that grown woman in Vegas, Asia Wilson, is still doing her thing. So I don't want to ignore that. But Olivia Miles is in the MVP conversation. Let's not get it confused. She is in the MVP conversation. I know some people might not agree to that right now, but in my opinion, Olivia Miles is in the MVP conversation at this moment. I'm not saying she's the favorite. I'm just saying she's in the conversation, especially with the way the Minnesota Lynx is playing right now. And clearly they love playing with her. They enjoy playing with her. Like that post game interview that NatashahHoward had yesterday. She couldn't stop smiling from cheek to cheek talking about Olivia Miles, who was also in the interview as well. I didn't see NatashahHoward smiling like this last year in Indiana. In fact, I haven't seen her smile like this in a long time. So clearly she loves playing with her. Obviously, I know kaylamcbride and Courtneywilliams loves playing with her. Cherylreeve keeps raving about Olivia Miles. So I'm happy that, again, like I said, I felt she should have been the number 1 pick, either her or Lauren Betts, but obviously that's not looking too well right now from listen, Lauren Betts is an amazing player, but I just think, they have too many pieces in Washington, and she's not able to get the minutes that she should be getting. So it's going to take a while for her to develop because of the team that she's on. But as far as Olivia Miles, she landed in the right place. I know we all were saying that she should have been number 1, but she landed in the right place, and they are loving her in Minnesota, to say the least. And then she's fitting in with the dances as well. The go Lynx that they do before the game and let it ride. She done caught up. She's enjoying herself with that. We know they do the electric slide after every home game. Olivia Miles is fitting in with that as well. Yeah, this Minnesota Lynx team is looking very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. So I look forward to seeing what happens with the rest of this season. And I look forward to seeing Napheesa Collier returns. Now, if they can stay healthy before Napheesa comes back, and they don't have no injury to none of their stars, and Napheesa gets back, the WNBA better be on alert. They better be on alert. My Liberty better be on alert. The Aces better be on alert. The Dream better be on alert. Yeah, because like I said, scary times are ahead once Napheesa returns, because supposedly she's returning this month. There's no actual date yet, but supposedly she's returning this month, and I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see Queen Phee back on the court. But y'all hit me in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think. It's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Right there on the bottom of the screen. It's free $99. It doesn't cost you a dime to hit the subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sports Way with Dre Day podcast. Catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.